Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eric, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through how you can or anyone can find a profitable vending machine location. Okay, now there'll be 3 steps you can take, or 3 options that you can use if you want to start a vending machine business today. 3 different ways that you can find a location. Now, in my previous video, I did give a description or a little bit of information on how you can start and run a vending machine business. Now, I had a whole lot of comments and questions that were centered around how do you even start finding locations for a vending machine business. Now, in this video, we're going to be observing those 3 options that are available for you. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, this is the time. Subscribe to this channel, like this video. If you find this information useful, please hit the notification bell so you can know each time I upload a new video, which I intend to load a whole lot more. Okay, now let's get to it. Step number 1, hire a locator. When I started a vending machine business, I had no clue how to even get my first location. So in my research, I found a locator in my area and contacted them, and it cost somewhere between $250 to $500 per location, which sometimes I personally would not recommend anyone to start with that. So hey, I had to do it, and it cost me $500 to get my first location, and I learned my lesson, and I never went back to paying for a locator anymore. That brings me to step number 2, cold calls. So how do you even get about making cold calls? What you want to do is search on Google the businesses around your area. You're looking for warehouses, you're looking for schools, hotels, repair shops, okay, or office buildings with at least more than 50 employees. That will be a good location for your machine. So make those cold calls. In those calls, you want to be able to find out or try to talk to someone of authority, like a manager, a business owner, or something like that, or anyone that can make a decision. Now, in these calls, you want to be able to present these as though you're rendering a service, an additional service to their employees or their customers. Okay, that way locations will not want to charge you a percentage for keeping your machine in their locations. Yes, very, very important. And I am going to link a script at the bottom of this video on the description section that anyone can use, a technique you can use, a script that you can use to make these phone calls. Okay, and that takes us to step number 3. Very, very important, walk-in. Now, yeah, you can walk into these businesses, but there are a couple of things you need to have in mind when you want to walk into a business to present or look for a location or a potential location for your vending machine. What you want to do is have at least a business card or any other information added to that, which will give a description of your business. Okay, I recommend have your business card with you. When you go into such businesses, if possible, try to talk to a manager. Most of the times you might find a front desk person. Make it present it like you're coming in for an official business, and try to talk to a manager or someone of authority. And while you're talking to them, you want to be able to use the same script on step number 2. But then this will be, of course, conversational. You want to be able to talk to them, present these as though it's an extra service that you're rendering to their business. Okay, an extra value for free. Okay, now if this location happened to be a very busy location, a big, like a school or high school or something like that, you might settle for a percentage. I usually wouldn't recommend you to do that, but then be very careful when you're settling for a location, especially when you're just starting. Now, if you've scaled to a certain level in terms of the number of locations you've hired, you can be able to afford that. Okay, and now think about it. You're starting, you of course you do make a whole bunch of profit in terms of percentage. Okay, for example, you sell a bottle of Coke and you make 200 to 300% gain or profit per bottle. But then the most important thing is to be able to have more traffic and more location. That's where your profit lies. Okay, so when you start, I recommend start with one machine, one location. Try to understand the business, have a routine around it, and then you can start scaling. Very important. You have to scale to make money in this business. Okay, now if there are more questions or some things you didn't understand on this video, please comment below so I can answer them on my next video. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Bye.